Yeah. Wow, they updated this thing since like last week. Just the interface on some stuff. More make co-host. Caleb, admit Caleb.
Hey, I'm in.
Breakout rooms. More make co-host. So we need 2 rooms right now, right?
3. I would just make well, at least 2, but
How many rooms potentially could we need?
we're gonna need at least 3, but sometimes more.
I'll make 6.
Yeah, I'd rather have too many and just not use them.
Green,
Yellow, pink,
Green.
reward.
Tribe.
Yeah, and then I just need another 2, like chat 1, chat 2, in case there's a need
Yellow.
for like
Yellow tribe.
like someone can't understand their idol. Maybe Caleb can go in a room with them and you guys can talk.
Yep.
That's a good idea, Caleb. You could be available for like consults.
Yeah.
Basically.
All right, so we need green, yellow, pink. What else?
Reward, and then
Chat 1, chat 2.
make sure this language makes sense, Dad, before I walk away from it. Okay. So, just for the hidden immunity idol, you receive the hidden immunity idol. This idol must be played after the votes have been cast in tribal council, but before the votes are read. You played for yourself or another player. That player will be safe from elimination. All votes cast for that player will not count.
I think that's fine.
And then
That's just
this
a normal.
that's just a normal hidden.
Yeah.
And then this is I'm putting this on everything. There'll be no prompting from the host. You must announce that you'd like to play the idol.
Okay.
Just so you don't have to I just don't nothing. You don't have to, but last time we were like, do you want to play an idol? And it was like you'd have to wait a second or two. I'm just telling people we're not doing that. Tell us.
I did write it in my script every time to say there's a hidden you'd like to play it. Now be the time to do so.
Yeah.
I've got that in my script, but if I forget.
Yeah, I just don't want there to be like us having to remind players.
One of the first things that happens in the game that you have to give people is they're going to text. We're going to show the QR code. Right? You ready to do that, right? Your action bound code. Okay. Secondly, when they get the action bound complete, they text you or they're chatting you some code word.
The host.
Yes. You have that figured out?
Okay, I'll give you my code word.
And it's written in the game. It tells them to text you, and then you give them the answer, right? Yeah. You know what it is? Yeah. Okay. That's all that matters. I don't care. I don't have to even know.
Okay.
As long as you know and you can get that person through the.
It's the name of Jeff Pro
I love the amount of Google that Dave does.
That's fine. So, all right, I'm gonna start letting people in here.
Let's make sure if you're not Dad that you're muted right now.
Checkity check. Radio check. Mic check.
Hello, testing.
Hey guys.
Hello, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well. How's everyone doing?
I'm
Pretty good,
excited.
pretty good.
This is cool.
Yeah.
How did you guys get the pictures down? Mine's not downloading to my computer. How'd you guys do
There
it?
should be like little 3 dots that you can click near the images. That'll give you the option to download.
So I need to go back to the group chat on the computer then?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
the
I
three
actually just
dot-
right clicked and save image. That's what I
Okay.
did. But yeah, either one.
Let me see.
Wait, did we decide if we needed that app on our phone or computer?
I think it's
put it on my
either.
phone.
Yeah, I did too. I went with phone.
Okay.
It's not really an app on the computer.
I'm not sure if that's how that's.
Like it was.
Now on pizza.
I found this image of like one of the old. What do you call
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shelters. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw that up.
I'm at the little more thing, and all it's telling me is remove or reply with where the 3 dots are.
If you right click on the image, does it allow you to save image?
Does it come up like a big image? When I right clicked on it and nothing's happening.
Oh.
Take a screenshot.
Oh, hey, what's your email? I'll just email them to you.
It's lpratt@coker.edu.
L Pratt at how do you spell Coker?
COKER.
Edu.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, Chandler's already in an endurance challenge. Beautiful.
I'm ready to go. I don't know what the season this is from, though. I'm trying to see in the background who's
Yeah,
in it.
let's see who we got.
A duck.
Let me know if you got them, Lauren.
You see
All right, let
anyone
me
you
see.
recognize?
That big fat guy looks like Will.
Yeah, so that's probably what the
Oh, you're right.
blue
that-
color.
Like, well.
I mean husky.
Yeah.
So does anybody have tips? Because I'm having trouble with my background.
I don't even have the option to put a background.
You can only see my shirt. My face is gone.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
supposed to have a solid background in order to have that on. I don't know how.
I'm completely out.
Try moving. Move this way.
I think I can completely just disappear.
Hey, I have an idea.
Oh, how did you get it?
So do we just pick a background for right now, or just kind of?
I think we're one of the 2 tribes.
Now, so once you've downloaded the images, if you click like the arrow next to the video icon, there should be
I see.
option to
Yeah.
choose
Choose
virtual background.
virtual background.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then if you hit the plus icon, you can add images.
Yeah.
And if you downloaded those, just go to your download section and the 2 most recent downloads, just add those in.
The only one of those little lists that I haven't done is copying in files, but I'm assuming that's pretty relatively simple. Oh yeah, it just says file there. Okay, in the chat. Cool.
Yeah, I haven't done the screen share on this either, but I assume that's not.
Yeah, that's real straightforward. You just hit share screen.
I think you have to turn the green screen part off.
How do you do that?
How do you do that?
Oh, wait.
At the
green screen
very
off.
bottom, it says, I have a green screen, and you have to make sure that's unchecked.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it won't let you then.
It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't.
Oh,
My
mine did it,
computer
yeah.
says it doesn't meet the minimum requirements to use this feature.
You have to have the virtual green screen. It's,
Oh, really?
yeah, it doesn't let you.
I don't. Huh, that's weird.
Well, at least mine does. I don't know.
All right, dumb question. Where's the settings button?
Main Zoom page, top right, right underneath your initials. Okay. This
anybody
wall
else
doesn't
afraid
work
that we're
for me either.
Is anybody afraid that we're gonna actually have to do karaoke?
Yes.
Don't say anything. He might change the rules in the chat.
Right.
Aaron, your background is hysterical. Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Here, I'm back. Sorry, I forgot headphones.
For all those.
No, mine brought a friend, a couple friends.
This is my default one here.
Ooh, I like it. That's nice.
Yes.
So here we are, looking at everyone's.
Yeah. I'm not yeah, my face just doesn't want to work.
See you.
Well, when I
Bummer.
turn my background on, my face disappears. And only my
You have to get closer. Sometimes that works for me. Like sometimes if I'm far away.
it doesn't work. All right, let me try that.
Yeah.
I forcefully pressed the add that I have a green screen over and over again, and then finally it worked.
Just kept pressing it.
Oh yeah.
I just
That's much better for you. Yeah.
I went back and forth.
Persistence is key. Okay.
Yeah, because I think that was
Also-
happening to you. It's
You
happening to
pressed
Matt
it
now.
with determination.
Yeah.
All right.
You will do as you're told.
Come on.
I feel like a rebel because I got 4x6 index cards.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you crazy.
Uh-oh.
You crazy.
Hopefully it's not a stacking challenge ahead of the game.
Does my background still come up weird? Or is it okay?
It's okay.
No, you're
I think that's
This is
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Posters behind you, but
It's
it's
very
all good.
motivational too.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of green in my hair, so it's all good, you know.
I couldn't not get double stuff. I hope that doesn't put me at a disadvantage.
It's a definite disadvantage.
All right.
I got double stuff,
It's
and I
okay.
messaged Jeff, and I'm like, Jeff, I got double stuff. Is this a bad thing? And he's like, yes. You should get regular. So then we're going to the store anyways. Then now I got both.
Back because I was like, oh, that could.
All right. I'm gonna pause and go see if I have a green blanket.
My brain wouldn't let me buy regular Oreos when when the double stuffed are right there.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one too. I got the
I know.
double stuff.
My first time, I'm like, it'll be fine.
So what you're saying is the thins are like advantage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the advantage in this challenge.
Maybe
It's too
I'll
late now. No
just
running to the store.
Lick the cream out. I'll lick the cream out and put the cookies back together.
Yeah, there you go.
So how many players do we have then? Because
I think it's like
we got
16,
Jeff
right?
and host. Production.
I asked Jeff. He said that there were 14.
14?
14? Okay.
Right now we got 12. Oh no, we got all of us, but two people don't have their videos on yet.
Yeah.
Probably.
They're figuring it out. So how's everybody's weekend? It's rainy here.
Where are you guys from?
Minnesota.
Pittsburgh.
Not from the U.S.
Oh, hey, important question. Is anybody have a name that they pronounce differently than what is listed? Like Madeline, are you Madeline or Maddie or?
It doesn't matter.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
So I made for my Survivor application for like the real show, a logo. My friend is a graphic designer and she looked up all the Survivor logos. And I have Mad Dog because that's what my dad's called me since I was like a baby. So you can call me that too if you want.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 30 and he still calls me it. So
I just want to say my virtual, my computer isn't the right kind of computer for a virtual background. So I'll have like either yellow or green on my face, depending on which tribe I'm on.
Can we see? I just want to see.
Hey everybody, how you guys doing?
Good. How you doing, Jeff?
Good. So my name is Dave Carley in the group chat. I'm going to be one of the production guys, helping run stuff in the background. I just wanted to hop on and tell you guys welcome. Let you guys know that we definitely aren't running around like crazy here in the background, making sure everything isn't going to die tragically. And we're all really excited to have you guys here. We're all pumped. Like, we all just got super jitters and everything. We're excited to have you guys here. We're excited to play with you guys. A couple of things. One, so go ahead if you guys want to have like drinks handy or anything like that. This is the time to go grab that, because once we start, we're not going to slow down. So if you guys want to grab drinks, snacks, anything like that, go ahead and grab that right now. We're also going to take what for most of us will probably be a lunch break. I know for James over there on the far side of the world, I don't even know what time it is there. Like what?
It's almost 11 in the
midnight snack.
Okay, so that'll be a 1 Central Time, which is in about 3 hours. We'll all take like basically like a lunch break together. We'll still be on. We'll do it all together. But just to let you guys know, that's when we're planning on doing that. So if you guys need to order food or like make food or like whatever, that's when it's going to happen in about 3 hours.
My wife told me she's literally just making me white rice.
There you go. That works. I see everybody's been getting in the backgrounds. Has there been any problems with that? Are you guys all good?
Yeah, I can't get mine to do a background without like getting in me.
Same here.
Yeah, so Zoom is kind of dumb sometimes with that. It depends on the lighting of the background behind you is really what the biggest component of it is. So if your lighting's pretty even across the whole board, or like you have more lighting on the forefront versus your background, it'll wash out your whole screen. And there's not really, without getting like a whole big lighting rig or something, there's not much you can do to fix that, which is kind of a bummer.
Do you have any yellow or green clothing?
I'll go look real quick.
Yeah, so if you have anything like that you want to grab to wear or whatever and trick yourself out, that'd be dope. Are there any other questions or anything just about technical stuff? Are you guys all good?
For those who are having problems with getting washed out by virtual background, I've noticed that it's helpful if you sit in front of like a darker wall or something that's either very dark or very light and very plain.
Yeah, you need a lot of contrast.
If you have like a busy background, it confuses the system.
And also, just know if you guys can't get your background to work, it's not the end of the world. It's just kind of a cool flavor thing to help keep track of like who teammates are and stuff, because no one really knows each other. But I guess that's part of the game, right?
Yeah.
I looked at the requirements for the virtual background, and I guess like you need at least an i5 processor, and my laptop's an i3, so that's why I can't get it like really well. I went the cheap route on the laptop because I didn't pay for it.
Okay, so if there is nothing else, we'll let you guys finish getting your stuff set up. Let you guys kind of mingle amongst yourselves, learn each other's names and stuff. And actual Jeff will be here in about 2 minutes and start explaining the rules and how the rest of the day is going to roll out. So thank you guys for your patience. This is the second time we've ever run this game. So in some ways, you guys are guinea pigs, and we're just excited that you guys are here to try this with us in these crazy times that we have and have some fun. So here in about 2 minutes, we'll start. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So James, are there a lot of Survivor fans in the Philippines?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot, including me, but we have like Survivor Philippines here, but it discontinued like years ago.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a chance to win. And in the Philippines, it's kind of like different here, reality TV, because reality TV more so becomes a gateway for people to become artists.
Oh.
So it's more like that versus like the real essence of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the players that played Survivor here are just in it so that they could get into mainstream TV.
Right.
So it's more like that. So I kind of envy like US reality TV formats more because it's more real and it's more like they get real people. But I don't know about the new seasons though, but previously it was like that. But they need to get like real people, I guess.
How did you hear about this, James?
Was in a Facebook group called like the Tribe of Spoken. So I was in that for years because I was a fan of Australian Survivor for like since it started, and then I've been hooked to it since. And then I just saw a post by Jeff, and then I just thought, hey, why shouldn't I join? And then here we are.
Very cool. I just started watching Australian Survivor like a few months ago.
So good.
Really good.
It's so good. It's so
I think
good.
the twist and all of those, it's like so much better. Like
The
leaves you
challenge
on
is better.
The challenges,
The challenges are so good.
more elaborate than,
Well, they're more creative. It's not just, an action thing and then a puzzle at the end. Like it
Right.
has last, like 10 seasons.
I mean, they did steal some from Survivor in the
I feel like
first couple seasons.
Yeah, I feel like in as gone on, you see a lot more original challenges, but like very a lot of just kind of greatest hits.
Yeah, but their challenges are so much harder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because
Oh my gosh.
they have more time on the show too, so like they can do longer challenges without having to worry about editing things out.
Does anyone know what Google Box is?
Yeah.
It's like the
I
people
know
react.
that.
So on Google Box Australia, it's just a bunch of like normal people at home recording themselves watching TV shows. And they did one on Survivor, and it was a girl in Australia, and she had to like jump and grab something. It was kind of like what Adam had to do, but it was like
Belly flop, yeah.
and she kept like belly flopping like over, and even the players started going like, oh, like every it was so funny. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like when I get on Survivor, that's gonna be me.
Yeah.
People are laughing at me trying
Yeah, one of them was like leaning down, was like, "Are you bleeding?"
yeah.
Is that red I see on the ocean?
That's funny. Is the only way to watch for you guys, those of us in the U.S., the U.S. or Australian Survivor through the Facebook page?
That's how I watch it.
How you watch
Facebook
it?
group that has them all in the Facebook group. I watch it
I
through there.
use Daily Motion as well, so
Yeah,
it's
Daily
easier on my
Motion is
TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a streaming app that has it.
It is the best one.
I just go there for
Hey, everybody.
the updates.
Yeah.
We are
Hi.
ready to begin. Let me welcome you all. I'm going to go over some rules. Or some kind of just some basic stuff just to remind you guys of that'll help us. Remember to use headphones. Know how to mute and unmute when you're not talking. It's all helpful if not everyone's unmuted. Chat. Today during the game, you'll have two options. You'll have the chat, which is built into Zoom. You're welcome to use that. We just found the first time we played that caused some consternation and issues. So we're also going to use Facebook Messenger, which you all have been in chatting quite heavily. I saw the last 24 hours. Everyone's been, my notifications been going off all the time. And then there'll be another app we're using called Action Bound. I think you all downloaded it, and you'll need that if you're going to find any advantages and idols, things like that. We'll be using that for that. Your supplies, need a marker, some paper, solo cups. I know a lot of questions about how many. Some people said they only had 10. I think, does everyone have at least 10? Thumbs up or something? I think, okay, cool. You'll need at least 10. We're going to have a game. There's a game at one point where you'll be stacking cups, possibly, something like that. And so the winner will have the highest stack. So if you might be topped out at 10 potentially. So I guess that would be a disadvantage for you if you only have 10. But we'll see how that plays out. 3x5 cards. Oreos, you'll need probably a dozen or so Oreos. At some point, you probably can dig into them and start eating them. But for the time being, if you can refrain, that's awesome. You already mentioned, I heard Dave talk about drinks and snacks. There'll be a merge feast, which will be our lunchtime. And you can grab something to eat or whatever during that period of time. And we'll keep the game running, but you'll be able to eat. Let me see here. What else? Oh, some things we want to encourage you to do. It would be helpful. Have fun. Remember, though, make it fun for everyone. If you can stay focused. I know it's difficult sometimes when you're on Facebook and Messenger and all those things, hey, I'm going to check this email or, I got a phone call coming in. I'm gonna take this call for a few minutes. If you could stay off other social media, kind of help us stay focused, silence your phone. And if you can refrain from taking phone calls, I understand something may happen, you have to. And play in a semi-private area that not everyone's, got kids running in the background. I know most of you don't have children, but if you can kind of keep that to a minimum, it helps us. And then there's a few rules. They're not really, there'll be a few times that we will have moments, times of silence where chat will be closed, and we'll just have to let you have freedom there, but just, agree to say, hey, we'll turn it off when we ask you. And so we're going to trust you on that. That'll be like during tribal council sometimes during reward challenges, we'll just say chat is closed. And since we can't turn Facebook chat off, we're just going to ask you to refrain from that. During challenges, I don't know that it would really help you, but there'll be times where we'll be asking questions and you're really not supposed to be on the web, like searching the answers, though I don't know you'd really have time to do that anyway. But there will be some times where you'll be able to use the internet for searches and things like that. And then remember, this is not a fair game, just like Real Survivor. We will do our best to level the playing field, but there'll be times where your internet connection will be slower, or you won't hear something, or just the nature of being on a Zoom call that things could go wrong and you end up with a disadvantage. We tried to make this as fair as possible, but at times you may feel like you got slighted. It wasn't on purpose. But please don't argue our final decisions. We're going to have some times where we'll make a call on something and say, okay, our decision is this. This person won. It was really close. But if you could just respect those, that would help it move along. Just make sure you're treating everyone with respect. This is a game of alliance and teamwork. It's also a game of lying and betrayal. And so there'll be hurt feelings at times. And we understand that. If you get voted out and someone stabs you in the back, you may get a hurt feeling. But let's make sure no personal attacks. Don't be a Dan. Just have fun. Don't do anything that would be offensive to others. We'll just try to work together. With that said, are there any questions? We can unmute everybody, see if anyone has a question, you can unmute, and then we're going to get started here in just a moment. I'm not hearing anyone. No questions? Cool.
I have one question.
Yes,
With
Mallory.
Melissa.
Oh, I can't.
It's okay. It's Melissa.
Oh, there's Melissa. Hi.
With the solo cups, I can only find 18 ounces, not 16. Does that even matter?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
If we get to a point in the game where you feel like that matters, we'll try to take that into consideration. There's a point we have to maybe drink from them. If you fill a cup full, you'll have extra ounces to drink or something. I don't know. So we'll talk about that. So when we get to the big whiskey challenge and we have full glasses of whiskey, you're going to probably have a disadvantage there. So.
Or is that an advantage?
Well, good question. All right.
I was hoping we were going to be playing Flip Cup.
Okay. I think that's it. So we're going to take just a moment to get our last check before we go live. And then next time you see us, we'll be ready to start this thing. So thanks for being here, guys. I'm excited.
Full disclosure, I added all of you as my Facebook friend for quick chatting. So yeah,
starting the game already. Yeah?
So I wasn't special because I thought I was special.
I forgot any of you.
I thought I was
it's because I don't want to be your Facebook friend. No, I'm just kidding. If I forgot any of you, I apologize. I just thought that'd be quicker as I'm trying to, chat with somebody or a group of you guys or our tribe. It'd be quicker to find that way.
I thought I was the only one you added.
Oh, and also because I want you all to be my friends.
Aww.
That's
Can you
primary.
do like a group chat on Zoom?
Yeah, if you hit the chat button at the bottom, it'll show the chat. It'll open up chat for you.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll allow like group messaging, I guess.
Doesn't allow.
Zoom,
Yeah.
you can only send it to everybody or one person.
Yeah.
Nothing in between.
You could send like to everyone. Let's vote out this guy.
Pull a Dean. We're gonna split the votes.
I actually did that last game. I sent the message to the guy that we were voting out that we were voting out.
Alicia, how many times have you played?
This is my second one.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw you in the demo video.
So who's
Oh,
all?
God.
Who's the first time? Who's everyone the first time here?
This is my first time.
Yeah, first
time.
So everyone except for her.
Well, me. No. So if you watch the
Yeah,
demo
I
video,
saw him too. Yeah.
you noticed that I was in it too.
Okay.
Was it fun last time?
It was a blast. Honestly, I don't know if you like. I don't know if you guys have heard about people playing Virtual Survivor.
Oh yeah.
But the thing with it's so immersive. Like it's a really good replication of the game. Like I mean, all you need is the mechanics of the game plus social interaction. Boom, you've got it, right? And so it feels really, really good.
It's the starvation.
Without starfish, yeah.
I'm excited. I've never done anything like this before, so it should be fun. I'm excited.
Me too.
Same here, Matt. I've never done anything like that either. Or this.
I've done games with friends, but it's just like friends like it's just same games, like Never Have I Ever or something. But it's never like to this extent, I guess.
I have a friend in DC. He runs his own like DC Survivor. So what he does, he has a Facebook event, and like let's say 100 people accept it, then he'll like go through and pick random people, and then he sets up the whole game. It starts at like 7 a.m. in the park and runs all the way till like 6. He like he hides community idols. He gives out bandanas.
For months, people around the world have flocked to play online Survivor games during the coronavirus pandemic. But now, a new group of lonely, isolated individuals is trying to see if they have what it takes to outwit, outplay, and outlast the competition during the outbreak. How will these players adapt to now being on the computer 24 hours a day to now being on the computer 24 hours a day? We'll see if they run out of battery or attention span during this game. One of them will go on and collect the prize, which is certainly not $1 or $2 million. Hey, you sure about that? Yes, it's not. There's not $1 million at stake. 14 players, 7 hours, 1 sole survivor. Good luck, everybody.
All right, welcome everyone. We are ready to begin. I hope you're ready. Thank you, Rob, for that introduction. So glad you're here. Remember, our motto today is have fun, make it fun. And so we're going to jump right into it, and you're going to meet your tribes. We're going to divide you into 2 tribes, and then during the first tribal time, you'll be naming your tribes. You'll come back from tribal and you can tell us the names of your tribes. That'll be something you'll be able to do. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So welcome again to All-Star. We're calling it All-Stars. The reason it's All-Stars is because anyone surviving through COVID right now is an All-Star. And so you guys are our COVID All-Star players. And so we're going to meet our tribes right now. We'll start with the yellow tribe. And so as you call your name, if you want to throw the backgrounds up, that's awesome. First of all, with the yellow tribe is Melissa. Melissa is part of the yellow tribe. Second person on the yellow tribe is Lauren. Lauren, I'll go back and forth. Madeline, you are on the green tribe. Cliff, you are green. Chandler, you are yellow. Brandon, you are green. David, you are yellow. Alicia, you're green. Shay is yellow. Matt is green. Mallory is yellow. James is green. Jared is yellow. And Jared Patterson, you are green. So if you guys have, something green you want to put on or something yellow, whatever you want to do there, as well as if you want to change your background, if you can, that's great. And so that will be our 2 tribes, and that's how we'll be doing it today. So I'm going to ask a couple questions. I guess we can unmute everybody, Dave, or the people can mute as they want to answer. But why don't everyone introduce themselves just real quickly, give us like a couple sentences, and I'll just call you guys out in order. That'll be the easiest way. Yellow Tribe, let's start with Yellow Tribe. Melissa, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I originally from Colorado. Now I live in Florida. First time doing this, as I told you guys all this. And that'll be my color on the ceiling. That's like the best I could do. So Yellow Tribe, go Yellow Tribe.
Yay, yellow. All right. Lauren from the Yellow Tribe. Let's meet Lauren.
How's it going, everyone? My name's Lauren. I live in Hartsville, South Carolina, and I work at Coker University in residence life and athletics.
Nice. Thanks, Lauren. All right, Chandler, introduce yourself. Chandler from the Yellow Tribe.
Hey everyone. My name is Chandler. I am from Lynchburg, Virginia, and I am actually a 5th grade teacher. So I have had to go on Zoom before because I've had to teach kids on Zoom already, but I'm really excited to meet and play Survivor with you all.
Well, and a teacher won last season, or not last season, a couple seasons ago. So man, who knows? Maybe that's foreshadowing. There we go. All right, let's meet David from the Yellow Tribe. I'm hopefully not miss anyone here.
Hey, I'm David. I recently moved. I lived in Chicago for 10 years, and I moved back to the Cleveland, Ohio area. So been living here for the last few months. And yeah, I'm a big Survivor fan. Never done anything like this before, so I'm excited.
Hey, glad to have you. Shay, you're up. Shay from the Yellow Tribe.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, from Minnesota. I work in IT. I'm a big nerd, Dungeons and Dragons and board games and whatnot, and love Survivor. Really excited for this. Let's go.
All right. Let's meet Mallory from the Yellow Team.
Hello, my name is Mallory, originally from California, but I am a longtime Houston, Texas resident now. Been a Survivor fan probably since it started, with a few years off in my 20s, and this is my first virtual game. I'm super excited to be here.
Yay. Glad to have you. All right. And Jared Cathcart. Jared, would you introduce yourself?
Hey guys, Jared. Brandon's already called me out as the Cowboys fan, so that means you've probably already seen things on my Facebook profile. So you get a lot of that from that. Live in Kansas City, married, got 3 kids, huge Survivor fan, and I work in higher ed. So Lauren, Res Life, I can connect with that. I used to work in Res Life, and I also pastor a small church here in town.
Super. All right, let's go to the green team and meet them. First up is Madeline.
Hey everyone. I actually went to school in Chicago. I went to Loyola, David. So I graduated from there. I own a pet hotel and daycare. Originally from Elwood City, Pennsylvania. I'm right outside of Pittsburgh, so go Steelers. That's about it. Go Green.
All right. Thanks, Madeline. Let's go to Cliff. Cliff, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm originally from Tennessee. I live in Washington, D.C. now. I'm an architect. That's about it, yeah.
All right, thanks, Cliff. All right, let's meet Brandon from the green team.
Hey, I'm Brandon from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm a wedding DJ and not a Cowboys fan.
Yay. All right. We're Chiefs fans around here, all except Cathcart, which we have met before, and he stands out from the group. So, all right, let's meet. Who did I just meet? That's Brand. Alicia from the green team. Alicia, are you there?
Yep. Sorry, just unmute.
That's all right.
Hi, I am Alicia. I'm from Massachusetts, about an hour south of Boston. I like the Patriots. Yay. Interested to see what this year is going to be like. And I do not have green teeth despite what my virtual background looks like right now. And go green.
All right. All right, that's Alicia. Let's meet Matt from the green team. Introduce yourself, Matt.
Hey guys, I'm Matt. I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts, but I've been in Minnesota near Minneapolis for the past couple of years for school. I've never done anything like this, so I'm excited.
Cool. Glad to have you. All right, James, all the way from the Philippines. Let's meet James for the green team.
Hi guys, my name's James. So yeah, I'm the import of the season from the
International
Philippines.
survivor.
Yes, but I go there in the U.S. I visit my mom in Missouri, so I'm kind of Missourian, I guess. So
All right.
yeah.
Well, we got some Missourians in the game. We're running. All of us here are in Kansas City. So, all right, let's meet the last person, the member of the green team, Jared Patterson.
What's up, guys? I'm Jared. I'm from Houston as well. I'm actually here for the summer, but I work in Hot Springs, Arkansas, in youth ministry. So excited to play.
Sweet. Sweet. All right. Well, we're glad to have all of you, and welcome to, again, COVID Survivor All-Stars. Well, we're going to get right into it. That's right. It's time for your first team reward challenge. And so we're going to jump in. You're going to have a chance to earn reward for your church, or for your team. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a pastor also. We got a bunch of pastors in this group, I guess. But we're going to find out how much you know about Survivor. So here's how it's going to work. Each team member was going to be given a trivia question. And the team with the most points will win a clue to the location of a hidden immunity idol. And so they'll be earning the chance to look for the hidden immunity idol. And then the team that loses will have an opportunity to search for the idol at a later point, so they'll have a little disadvantage and be a little further behind. And so we're going to get right into it. So is it worth playing for? Yeah? All right. Got to give my Jeff Probst quotes in there. All right. We're going to play a little game called Survivor Trivia. So we'll jump right into it. What we'll do is I will call out your tribe members, and you'll be given a question. And then all these questions have the word not in them. You'll see that here in a moment. But I will call out different people, and you'll go back and forth answering the questions. Caleb's going to be watching the score and determining who is the winning team, so I don't have to try to do that while I'm doing this. So for first up, we're going to start with the first question. This will be for the yellow team, yellow tribe. We're going to start with Jared Cathcart. First question goes to Jared. Okay, Jared. Which country does not have a Survivor TV franchise? Turkey, Canada, Latvia, or Mexico?
Well, I wish you would have said something about Philippines, because James already told us that there's a Philippines one. But I'm going to go based purely on climate. I'm going to go with Canada.
He says Canada. What's the right answer? Canada. Nice work. 1 point for yellow team. All right. Jared, this is your question, Jared Patterson. Which is not a Boston Rob quote? I guess I'll read all these. I'm sorry that I'm playing the same. I won't do that. I'm sorry that I'm playing the same game you are. You take care of her and I'll take care of you. I don't trust anyone in the game except myself. I want him to trust me, but he shouldn't. Which one is not a Boston Rob quote?
Gosh, I wish I would have watched more Rob highlights recently. I'm gonna go with A.
A. The answer is A. Nice work. It is 1-1. All right, Mallory, this question is for you, for the yellow tribe. Which is not a Survivor contestant? Haley Armstrong, Wanda Shirk, Tanya Vance, or Kel Gleason? Which of these people did not play Survivor?
Haley Armstrong, A.
She says A, Haley Armstrong. Man, you guys, I hope someone's got to miss a question at some point, hopefully. All right. That is 2 for the yellow tribe, 1 for the green. Let's go with James. James for the green. This is your question. Which is not a Ben Wade nickname? The Dragon Slayer, Maestro, the Warrior, or Coach?
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure of this, but I'm just I'm gonna go with C, the Warrior.
C,
I hope
the
that's
Warrior.
Right, though.
Yes, that is correct. Man, it's 2-2.
Oh my gosh.
No misses yet. All right, Shay, you are up. This is your question for Yellow Tribe. Which is not a real Survivor alliance? Coconut 4, the Onion Alliance, the Fat 5, or the Triforce? Not a real Survivor Alliance.
This is tough. I'm gonna just guess Fat Five.
All right, he's going with Fat Five. What's the answer? It is
Oh,
actually
no.
the Coconut Four.
Sorry, guys.
All right. All right. That's not a point for the Yellow Tribe. Let's go to Matt. Matt for green. Which player is not a final tribal contestant? Cassandra Franklin, Clay Jordan, Sari Fields, or Kelly Wigglesworth? Never been to final tribal.
I'm pretty sure Sari would have been if she didn't get screwed out of that random top 2 that season. So I'm going to go with C.
C. Sari. That is correct. Point for green. Green takes the lead. All right, David for Yellow Tribe. Here's your question. Which is not a Survivor location? Guatemala, Malaysia, Nicaragua, or South Africa?
We're talking about American Survivor, I think.
U.S.
South Af-
Survivor, yes.
Yeah, U.S. Survivor. D,
Yeah.
South Africa.
D, South Africa. That is correct. That's a point for yellow. All right, Green Tribe. I think it is Alicia. Which is not a Russell Hantz quote. I didn't come here to work. I came here to play. Let me tell you, you're walking on thin ice. He's no Mike Tyson. He's Brett. Or I could make or break you on the jury.
God.
Not a Russell Hantz quote.
Oh my, I actually don't know this. So I'm gonna guess A.
A, I didn't come here to work. I came here to play. The correct answer is it's actually D. All right.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right. It's back to tie. Hopefully you don't end in a tie. I don't know if I've got a tiebreaker question, so we'll see how this works out. All right, let's do this. It is yellow team. I believe, David, you're next. If I call out someone, you've already done a question. Remind me of that.
I've already done one.
You have done one. Okay, so it's Chandler's then. Sorry, Chandler. Which player was not medevaced? I didn't know how to spell that. Out of the game.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Was it James Clement, Jonathan Penner, Lisa Spencer, or Courtney Moon?
I know A and B were definitely medevaced. I think Courtney was the one who broke her arm in that very first episode. So I'm going to go with Linda Spencer.
Linda Spencer. Is that the answer? It
Okay,
is.
good.
Congratulations to Chandler and the Yellow Tribe. All right, Brandon, this question is to you. Which player was not cast as a hero in Heroes versus Villains? Jessica Sugar Kipper, Sari Fields, Courtney Yates, or Candace Woodcock? Not a hero.
Not a hero. Sugar was, Surrey was, Candace was, Courtney C.
C, Courtney Yates. That is correct. That is correct. What's the score, Caleb? It is 4-4. Okay. How many questions do I have, Dave? 17. Okay, we got a couple extra questions. So hopefully we get to the end. We'll have to figure out how to break the tie. We may have a quick production meeting. All right, here we go. Next question. Which is not a Sandra quote? This is for, I believe, Lauren. I think you haven't had a question yet. Yellow Tribe. It grew legs and walked off. You mess with Mama Bear, you get her claws. I would hate to go home with an idol in my bra. Or last time I was mean, and this time I'm meaner. Which is not a Sandra quote.
The answer is B.
B, you mess with the Mama Bear, you get her claws, is correct. That is correct. You guys are doing well here. Cliff, all right, this one's for you. Green team.
All right. Okay.
Which player was not able to legally drink alcohol their season? Was it A, Brandon Hantz, B, Spencer Bledsoe, C, Eliza Orleans, or D, Will Wall?
This is a shot in the dark. So B, Spencer.
B, Spencer Bledsoe. No, it's Will Wall. Yeah, I think he's
Sorry, guys.
still the
Sorry.
youngest player maybe to ever play. I'm not sure. The rest were barely legal. So, all right. Let's go back to the Yellow Tribe. Melissa. Which pro athlete was not a Survivor contestant? Is it Steve Wright, football player, Jeff Bagwell from baseball, Jimmy Johnson from football, or Tom Laidlaw from hockey? Not a Survivor contestant.
I want to say Jeff Bagwell in baseball. He did not play.
B. Jeff Bagwell. Is that true? Yes, that is correct. All right. It all comes down. Matter of fact, who's got a question left? Does everyone win? What's the score, Caleb?
I have a question.
Oh, I have one question left, and that's for Yellow Tribe, correct?
Madeline, come on.
Oh, this is Green Tribe. Madeline for Green. Okay, this is the last question.
Oh, God,
So here's
I'm sweating.
here's Madeline. Here's the thing. It is tied right now.
Madeline.
If you get this question, Green, you will. No, Green. If they get it, they win.
Oh, this wouldn't happen. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, my dog
Tied.
is.
Someone missed a question.
Finley.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Green. Okay, Madeline. Here's your question. Which survivor has not played 3 times? Russell Hantz, James Clement, Stephanie LaGrossa, or John Cochran? Not played 3 times.
I keep thinking Cochran played twice. Didn't Russell Hantz play in Australia? I think he did. Oh my God, I'm so stressed. Everyone, no one look.
You got this.
You got
Come
this,
on.
Madeline.
Come on, Madeline.
I think it's Stephanie. Didn't she play? I think it's Stephanie.
So survivor has not played 3 times. Stephanie, let's find out. What's the answer?
Is it Cochran?
Actually, it's Cochran.
Knew
He's
it.
been on 3 times, but once as a guest. He's only played twice. So I believe
He did the vet visit.
Yellow Tribe is the winner of the first contest. I'm glad. I'm sorry you didn't get it right, but I'm glad we didn't have to figure out how to break that tie. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Yellow Tribe and Green Tribe, you're going to be going to your own tribal village, going to your camps, and you'll have about 10 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes in your camps to get to know one another. We have some questions for you that you'll be able to answer, as well as coming up with a name for your tribe. And then we'll be popping into the Yellow Tribe and giving you in a few minutes a clue to the first hidden immunity idol. And then we'll call everyone back for our first immunity challenge here in a little bit. All right. With that said, it's time to go to your tribal or to your camps. So, do we got them all in? We already have them in rooms, Dave? Perfect. See you guys.
I like just knew through the force that you missed something. No, the problem was I wasn't tracking misses, so I looked down there was tied because we were like off rhythm. And I knew something was wrong because it was tied, and then someone missed a question, so I thought it's no longer tied. But the problem was I wasn't keeping track of misses, so and we were off, so they were even to me, even though because I wasn't. You need a whiteboard. I can get something to I'll probably calling you to keep score of a lot of stuff. Okay, so what's next on our thing? Okay, what's next?
I'm going to mute. All right, everybody, welcome back. It's time for our first immunity challenge here in a moment. Before we get to that, I got to put my headphones in. Just a second. Got to find them. I took my headphones out. Can't hear you. All right, can you guys hear me? I can't hear anyone. Is that because everyone's muted? Dave, is my sound working? Can someone, would you talk? Ah, there we go. I just wanted to see if I could hear anyone else.
Hear you.
Good. Perfect. That's fine. Great. Awesome. All right. Hey, welcome back. We've got the yellow tribe and the green tribe. You had some time with your tribes getting to know one another. You were also coming up with tribe names. And so, yellow tribe, do you have like a captain that would like to share your name? Someone want to step up and tell us what's the name of the yellow tribe?
Sure, yellow tribe. We are the Covincibles.
The Covincibles. All right, yellow. Covince. I don't know how to spell that, but that's all right. Covincibles.
Like COVID, but invincible. Covincibles.
Yeah, I like it. All right, we got the Covincibles. Green tribe. Let's see how creative you guys were. What is the name for our green tribe? I'll go at once. Here we go.
Alrighty, we are the Ronas.
All right,
The Rona
Ronas.
tribe.
All right, we've got the Ronas against the Convincibles. All right, super. We got some nice COVID-themed names going on today. So, all right, well, here's what we're going to do. Let's get to our first immunity tribe, our challenge. Thank you. Immunity is up for grabs. This is what your tribe wants. I think we've got a picture of it here. If you're trying to work to earn the tribal immunity. We got a picture, Dave? Is it already up there? All right, he's going to share it here in a second. It's not that important, I suppose. All right, there it is. Oh, beautiful. You have a chance to win tribal immunity in the form of our elephants. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. And so let's get to it. All right, let me describe how this is going to work. This game is called Go Get It. Is this, that's right? Go Get It. Name of the game is Go Get It. Each tribe will make a team order and then relay race style. Excuse me, I can't read. Relay race style. And then one at a time, you'll race to retrieve items that will be displayed on the screen. Once a person finds and brings their item back and shows it to the camera, the next person will be able to go. First team to bring back all 7 items will win team immunity and be safe from tribal council. The losing team will face tribal council and someone will be the first player voted out of the game. All right, so the name of the game again is Go Get It. So I think it's going to be there. All right, so what'll happen here in just a moment is we will show the items. So right now your team needs to get in tribal order. I can't, let me see if I can.
Hey, Jeff, are these things that can all be found in the Philippines?
I believe all of these items will be able to be found. Here's how it works. So you're going to form an order to go in. So the first players will both go, then the second players will go, the third players will go, so forth. So you guys need to come up with a team order. If by chance, just let me finish 1 second, and then I'll take the questions. If by chance the item cannot be found, like you don't have it at your home, you can pass and move to the back of the line, and we'll come back around. And it'll keep going. And so if you don't have the item for some reason, you can pass and then move to the back of the line. So let's do this. We need to form order. Caleb's saying something. Just a second. You can get on the thing. What's that? Oh, yeah. You can go. As soon as the item appears on the screen, you can go as soon as the other person's back. For example, let me try to explain. If the item was cat food, the first item was cat food. If the first item was cat food, and the first person comes back and they have cat food, the green team, if they bring it back, the second person can then go when the item's displayed. The other person
Oh.
cannot go until their person comes back. So you have to
If
wait till
you don't, and if you don't have the item, you just stay put and you just say
you
pass.
say pass, and the next person in line will go get it.
Cool.
And I think the items, for the most part, should be easily found. So we need to form. We need you guys to decide what order you're going to go in. How are we going to do that, Caleb? Okay, you guys can talk and come up with an order that you're going to go in. You probably want to write this down so you're all aware of your order.
Are you gonna put us in our breakout room so that we can?
You want to put them in the breakout room for just a second? Caleb,
Or-
go ahead.
or
Yeah, Dave,
green-
put them in the breakout
well,
room.
we can
for
all
a
just
second.
lay up and okay.
That'll work for the moment. They should only need a second to do it, but. No, I just want to make you said to the play. That's fine. That's fine. You don't mind saying it out loud rather than telling me because I got my headphones. You're just talking to me. Second, this is why I think it's part.
You're muted, Jeff. Jeff, you're muted.
Jeff. We're talking amongst ourselves. Stand by.
Oh, okay.
All right, green is trickling back now. So again, just reminding everyone how this game works. We're going to put items up on the screen. When you see the item, the first person will go get that item, bring it back. As soon as they hold it up to their camera, the second person can then go. You'll see the items appearing on the screen as people come back, and then you'll be able to go. I think I have a question. Go ahead. If you just want to speak up anytime, I'll just hear it.
Jeff, will you have to say green team go, or do we just, if we
I'll
see
just-
it, we go?
I think as soon as you see it, you can go.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of keep track of your order.
Okay.
All right, we're going to jump into this. So again, first team to get this completed will have a chance at immunity. The other team, the losing team, will be going to tribal council, where the first person will be voted out of the game. And so with that said, let's get started. Survivors ready? Go. First item, light bulb. Light bulb. As soon as you get it back and show it, the next person can go.
Pass.
Second
I can
item.
Get that quick if you guys want to pass down to me.
Go
I
ahead.
can get
Second
that
item
quick.
should be up, Dave. Tape. Second item is tape.
Oh,
I got the light bulb. I got the light bulb.
Go.
I got
I
three.
have it.
Tape is back. Third item, go. Pencil.
I got a pencil. Well, I'm a
I got
bit
tape.
confused
I got
by this.
tape. Go.
Third person,
I got
pencil.
tape. Number 3.
Do we have pencil back
Oh,
yet?
no.
Pencil.
Okay.
Pencil.
Fourth thing is a live pet. A live pet.
I have that right here.
It's
I can
all
do that. What's the
We have
order?
live pet
I'm
back?
so confused by the order right now.
Sorry. Live pet.
I can get a live pet.
Next one. It's there. Fifth person's
Five.
going. A plant.
Plant.
Grab a plant. Grab a plant. Grab a plant. Grab a plant.
Do we have a plant back yet?
Can it be something that you can smoke?
Pass, I don't have a plant.
I have a plant. Can I do 2?
Mallory, are you up?
A plant is back already?
Can it be like a plant that you can smoke?
I have a live pet.
Sure, I guess. A plant that you
Pass,
can smoke is
I
okay.
don't have a plant. Pass.
Guys, I have a plant when it gets to me.
I think we're at plant. I don't know. The order thing makes absolutely no sense, Jeff. I'm calling you out on
Sorry.
this.
Sorry, Jared.
Matt, do you have the plant?
Mallory has the plant.
Okay.
Okay,
What
roll
is
of
that?
toilet paper.
Melissa, you're up.
Roll of toilet paper is up. Whoever's
I'm
next.
dropping my cap. I'm going to get toilet paper, I guess.
Melissa, you're up for roll of toilet paper.
This
Hi,
should be
buddy.
your sixth person in line. The sixth person.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Melissa
I
Go
get
toilet
right
paper.
now.
Melissa, do you have the toilet paper?
Toilet paper back yet?
Yes,
Whoever's back seventh. The seventh thing.
Yes,
the
Survivor
seventh person.
memorabilia.
Survivor
Hey,
memorabilia.
Get it. Okay.
Survivor memorabilia.
Jay,
All
go.
right, who is that? Yell it out. Which team was that?
I'm 7.
Jay.
Who's
Jay.
first?
Coronas.
We got it.
Go Invincibles.
Which team was it?
Invincibles.
Go Invincibles.
Invincibles.
I believe it's the yellow team, the Convincibles. Is that right?
My cat is very nervous right now. Can I let her go?
Woo!
Yes, you can let your cat go.
Yeah, my cat's losing her mind.
Yeah, these games sometimes we struggle trying to keep track of them. Play with us, Jared. Thank you for saying that the game was, not running right, but we tried to do the best we can. We did say go in an order, and we had you make an order, so you should have been able to track that a little bit. Anyhow, good job. Congratulations to the Convincibles. You have won tribal immunity, safe from tribal council. Green team, unfortunately, you will face tribal council, and Rona's, one of you will be the first person voted out of the game. All right, so now, one thing that's going to be helpful to all of you right now, we are going to show you a QR code. This QR code is a hint to the hidden immunity idol. And so, Rona, you may need this for the tribal council. So we're going to give you that QR code as soon as everyone sees it and can go.
Is it the same one you showed us earlier?
Yellow team, you've already seen this because
Okay.
you got a head start.
I'm sorry.
All right, now everyone has seen it. All right, and now in just a moment, we are going to send you back to your rooms. As soon as everyone's confirmed they have that code and have you got it into Action Bound.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Hold
what?
on.
This is for the Action Bound app.
Oh,
Want to
okay.
scan?
Hold on,
You
I'm
want to
sorry. I
scan
don't-
this code.
Can you explain the Action Bound app? I've never used it before.
Yeah, me
Once,
neither.
if you open it, there'll be a big thing that says scan the QR code. And I think if you scan it, you'll get a number of questions that will start popping up. And you'll answer
Yeah.
questions, and it will lead you through the hunt. It's pretty straightforward once you get into the app.
Yeah, once you open the app, there'll be a thing that says scan code on the top right. Just align your camera with the QR code, and it should just automatically go.
Hey Jeff, just out of curiosity, I just want to take good notes. Have you named these challenges?
We did name these challenges. Yes.
Is there anywhere where we can find those names?
Yeah, if you're paying attention, you'll remember. There will be a way to find
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Maybe there could be some point in the future where the name comes back in or something. Maybe you'll hear it again.
Okay. Okay.
So,
All right.
but
Just
we
curious.
did name those. You might have to try to remember the name. All right. Has anyone not scanned the code? All right. We're going to send you back to your rooms. And then if you need the code, let us know and we'll try to help you out there. All right. Sending you to your rooms now.
What's the name of this challenge? Survivor
Yeah.
Idol Hunt? No, that's the other thing.
Oh, it was go find it. Go get it. Go get it. That's right.
not leaving. And then he's like, the show goes on. And I'm like, if I was on Survivor, I would like have my thing. I'd be like, hold on a second. I'd be like, the show goes on. Like, I'm not leaving. It takes the National Guard to get me out of here. You gotta look it up. It's so funny.
I love you, Leonardo DiCaprio. He's such a good actor.
He is, for sure.
It's just. I think I need a shot for this tribal. I think I need a tequila shot.
Jared, where are you walking to?
Sorry, I have to plug in my computer, and so I'm
Okay.
moving spots. So sorry, I've been really quiet. I hate interrupting people, and it's so awkward because I feel like we're all on like different connections. So I've been kind of quiet. But what's up, guys?
Not much.
What? Yeah.
Playing Survivor.
Just playing Survivor.
Chilling.
Just a casual Saturday.
No big deal.
Just in the room, going to try.
Sure.
At midnight.
Nothing too major.
It looks like you're like running through like a jungle, Jared.
Yeah, he's going through the jungle towards me.
He's gonna go find the idol.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Tribal Council. I'm sure this is not where you really want to be, but we're going to close chat at this point. So we're going to ask you guys, if you would, to no Facebook chat, no Zoom chat. Everything from this point forward will be said for everyone. And so welcome. This is a place, like I said, you want to avoid, but unfortunately, one of you will be voted out tonight. So let me ask a few questions. First of all, how you guys feel at this point? Anyone nervous?
All
all of you are nervous.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're all nervous.
Nobody wants to be the first one gone. I understand. So I can't see your names. Let me see if I can see from here. This is we're talking Green Tribe, correct? Yeah. Madeline, where are you? There you
No,
are.
yellow.
I see Madeline
You're
somewhere.
on the wrong tribe. You're on the wrong tribe.
Sorry. So Madeline, you're trying to think about your vote tonight. You're getting ready to vote here in a minute. Like, what criteria are you using for your first vote?
I'm a pretty social person, so I'm kind of just going off the vibe of everyone, and I'm just seeing who I can work with, who I think I can work with, and some trust.
Okay, so you're building trust. You feel like you're starting to get traction and building trust with some people?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Cliff? Like, what criteria are you using?
I feel like I've like always been such a like you can see people's personalities, and it's like the fact that you're like texting now and messaging, it's like you don't really know what they're saying. Usually you can tell if a person's like lying to you or not lying to you. So that's like a thing that keeps running back in my head as I'm like talking to people.
You can't
I'm
really
like, wait,
get
what
that.
are you really? Yeah, you can't get that reassurance, I guess, where if you had them like verbally talking to you, you'd be like, okay, this makes sense. I feel comfortable trusting this person, where now I'm just going with like texting, and it's like, okay, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that makes it a little more difficult. How about you, Brandon? Have you found that to be true, that it's hard to tell who's telling the truth and maybe who's got ulterior motives?
Yeah, absolutely. I wish we had 3 days to do this because I seriously don't know these people. So they seem great, but yeah, I'm nervous. I'm completely nervous.
Sure. How, Alicia, have you played Online Survivor before, correct?
I have, yes.
Yeah. Is last time, I mean, you played, did you find that it was easy or hard to tell when someone was telling the truth? That idea of you can't see their face.
I thought it was pretty easy, only because I'm a trusting person by nature, and luckily I, have a good read on people, so I hopefully, can tell who's telling me the truth and who's not.
Sure.
So I guess we'll see, though I'm nervous because I'm the only one that's played before, so I'm like an easy boot to,
Gotcha.
get out.
So you're the
So
Boston
I'm
Rob
kinda
of your
nerv-
tribe. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so I'm kind of nervous about that.
All right. Hey, Matt, where are you? There you are. Matt, are you a big Survivor fan? I mean, I assume you're playing Online Survivor.
Yeah, definitely big enough to be playing Online Survivor.
you-
I
Go ahead.
do. Yes. I like Survivor a lot. It's something that's definitely been helping during quarantine time to help keep my mind off stuff and give me something to stay excited about. So
Sure.
yeah, Survivor's definitely a
Do you-
passion of mine.
Do you consider yourself more of like a historian or strategy? What would be your strength as like you think about the game? Like why would the
I'm
tribe
definitely-
keep you? You know, why would they want you to be the person that not voted out?
Yeah, sure. So in terms of strength, I think it probably would be the fact that don't know so much about the old school Survivor. I'm definitely a newer fan. So I have a lot of up-to-date stuff. I have kind of been watched Survivor in the past 2 years rather than over the past 20. So some stuff is more fresh in my mind, but a lot of the older seasons didn't have the same kind of impact to me. So I think it's a strength that I'm bringing a diverse amount of knowledge to the group.
Sure.
So that's probably my strength in regards to Survivor.
Sure. Well, you guys didn't have long to search for the idol, but James, is the idea that one of your people in the tribe could actually have a hidden immunity idol? Does that come into your vote at all?
I mean, it's always up in the air, right? So the thought of someone having an idol and possibly like ruining a play or a vote could mean something for another player's game. So it's really something to be to consider. But at the same time, I think if people that agree to work together actually work together, that things would actually come out okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Jared, where are you at? There you are.
What's up?
Yeah. So Jared, how much does, like, for example, you guys competed in that first challenge, and
what was the name of that first challenge, Jeff?
the one we played at the very first of the day.
Yeah,
we did a survival trip. It was a Survivor trivia game, and then I think we played the game what was called Go Get It, where everyone was searching for all of the first immunity challenge was Go Get It. So I know that.
They're all trying to scam you. Don't help.
Well, yeah, that first game I just blew it. Now it's Go Get It. So I don't think you're gonna have time to go get it. Speaking of that, during this time, if you haven't gotten it yet. So, Jared, so I was asking about that first challenge. There were a few people that missed questions. I mean, does that come into play? Like maybe they're weaker in trivia, and so maybe that's someone that you might target. Is that what you're thinking, or?
That's a good question. I would say honestly no, because I think right when we got in the room, we were all on the same board of like, hey, some of us knew the questions that we were asked, and a lot of us didn't. Like I didn't know half those questions. I thought I did, and then I was like, man, I'm wrong. And some people knew every question except the one they got. And so I think, yeah, that is more telling or less telling than maybe it would appear to be. So.
Okay. All right. Well, with all that said, you're not chatting anymore, so I assume everyone's kind of locked in, probably knows where they're going. And so with that said, I guess we're ready to vote. So here's what's going to happen. You are going to send a chat through Zoom to production. So make sure, this happened last time we played. People sent their votes to other members. They were even people they were voting out by accident. You don't want that to happen. So it kind of can throw yourself under the bus. So you'll want to chat with production. And so I'm going to give you guys the next minute or so to send those votes to the production in the chat. So you're going to vote for the person that you are wanting to remove from your tribe. All right,
production
go for it.
accepted.
Yep.
At first, I thought we were just going to be like
writing down. Yeah, me too.
Open we
Me
were,
too.
man.
Me too. But that would be so brutal, though. I mean, I'm voting you off because like this and stuff like that.
It would be so brutal, but then we would all be like changing our answers.
Exactly.
Did you see on, I think it was Survivor Winners at War 2020 Facebook group that I forget which player it was, but he saw that he was getting voted out, and then production had to change how they cast the votes. that they used to leave the votes in. So when he went to put his vote in the urn or whatever you call it, he saw it was him. If he had an idol, he could have played it.
That's crazy.
So now they have to change, like take out every vote before the next person votes now. So I didn't know that. It's interesting.
That is kind of crazy.
All right, everyone. Well, unfortunately, it's that time where we are going to be reading our votes. Just to let you know, if you get voted out, you are welcome to go and come back later if you want to be on the jury. If you want to hang around and watch, we would just ask that you turn off your camera, and then you can kind of hang around and go places and kind of see stuff and kind of see behind the scenes. And if you need to leave, that's understandable. And then you'd be able to come back at a future time and vote. We'll let you know when approximately when we'd be doing the final tribal, things like that. All right. Well, it's that time. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol or advantage that you'd like to play now, would be the time to do so. All right. Well, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area. And so I will read the votes. All right. Let's see if I can do this and let you see them. First vote, Alicia. Second vote, Jared. That's one vote, Alicia. One vote, Jared. Third vote, Jared. That's two votes, Jared. One vote, Alicia. Fourth vote, Alicia. That is two votes, Jared. Two votes, Alicia. Three votes left. Next vote, Jared. That is however many votes. One more vote for Jared. I can't keep track of my numbers. The three votes, Jared. Two votes, Alicia. Next vote, Jared. That is four votes, Jared. Two votes, Alicia. That is enough votes. Jared, sorry, but you are the first person voted out of
Oh, good. Hey,
Survivor
best of luck,
COVID.
guys.
Sorry, but
All good.
at this point, you're welcome to hang out. You're welcome to come back later, however you'd like to do it. But it was good playing with you. Thanks for coming, Jared. I'm a big fan
Thanks,
of
Jared.
K-Life, so thanks. I've got a guy from my anyway. I know a friend that works down there. So
Love it.
anyhow, we'll talk
Awesome.
some other time. See you
See ya.
guys. Bye, Jared.
Bye, Jared.
All right,
Bye.
everybody. Caleb, what's next? Does everyone come back? Okay, are we giving some tribal time, or is it? Okay, we're gonna send you guys back to your. Or you're in your room. I'm gonna head out of your room. So You guys can talk. Chat is open.
Well, sorry for the people that voted for me that I'm still here. Hopefully I can win you guys over. And thank you to the people that didn't vote for me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I feel bad for
No,
Jared.
this is awkward. This is awkward.
Me too. I feel bad for Jared though.
Well, I
This
feel
is
like
awkward.
I do
didn't
feel
know.
bad because Jared's like communication because he like messaged me so
Mhm.
last